I need to tell you something that could change your life. Right now, thousands of people are walking around feeling perfectly normal. They're doing their daily routines, taking care of their families, going to work, and their hearts are sending them urgent warning signals that they're completely missing. Here's what scares me most. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, about 1 in every 5 heart attacks happens silently. No chest-crushing pain, no dramatic collapse, just subtle signs that feel like everyday annoyances until they're not. Today, I'm sharing 7 warning signs that your heart might be in trouble, even when you feel fine. The 5th one happens while you're sleeping, and most people never connect it to their heart until serious damage is done. If you're over 50 or if anyone in your family has a history of heart problems, you need to hear this. Every single word matters. Before we get started, I want to welcome everyone here today. If this is your first time watching, thank you for being here. My goal is simple: give you health information you can actually trust, backed by real medical research, not internet myths. Here's what I'd love from you. Hit that like button right now if you value your health. And subscribe to this channel so you don't miss future videos that could protect you and the people you love. I release new content every week specifically for people who want to take charge of their health with real science, not empty promises. One more thing, drop a comment and tell me which country you're watching from. I read every single comment, and it means so much to know this message is reaching people around the world. Alright, here's why this matters so much. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States. The American Heart Association reports that someone has a heart attack approximately every 40 seconds in this country. But here's what doctors know. Your heart often signals distress weeks or months before a major event. Snorts. These signals don't feel like heart problems. They feel like tiredness, indigestion, or needing to use the bathroom at night. The challenge is recognizing these signs and taking them seriously instead of dismissing them as normal aging. I'm going to walk you through 7 warning signs, explain what's happening inside your body, and tell you what healthy people do differently. Alright, let's get into the silent signs your heart may be struggling. Starting with number 1, persistent fatigue that doesn't match your activity. Do you feel exhausted even after a full night's sleep? Does walking to your mailbox or putting away groceries leave you drained for hours? Most people blame this on aging, but your body might be signaling something critical about your heart. When your heart can't pump blood effectively, oxygen and nutrients don't reach your muscles and organs properly. Your body conserves energy by shutting down non-essential functions to keep vital organs working. A landmark study in Circulation tracked 515 women who had heart attacks. The researchers found that 70% reported unusual fatigue in the month before their heart attack. Not regular tiredness, but extreme exhaustion that interfered with daily activities. Research from the Cleveland Clinic confirms that unexplained fatigue is one of the most common early warning signs in both men and women with developing heart disease. Healthy people in their 60s, 70s, even 80s with strong hearts have energy. They complete daily tasks without collapsing. If you can't, your body is communicating something important. Next sign 2, swelling in your ankles, feet, or legs. Pay attention to this. Have your shoes started feeling tight by the end of the day? When you press your finger into your ankle, does it leave an indent that stays for several seconds? This is called edema, and it's often one of the earliest visible signs that your heart is struggling. Here's the mechanism. When your heart can't pump blood efficiently, blood backs up in your veins. This creates pressure that forces fluid out of your blood vessels and into surrounding tissues. Because of gravity, the fluid collects in your lower body, your feet, ankles, and legs. The National Institutes of Health reports that lower extremity edema is frequently the first physical sign people notice when heart failure is developing. When blood flow slows down, your body can't move fluid properly, and it pulls where gravity pulls it. Now, swollen ankles can happen for many reasons. Sitting too long, eating too much salt, hot weather. But when it happens regularly, when it gets progressively worse, or when it occurs alongside other symptoms we're discussing, your heart might be sending you a warning. People with healthy hearts don't experience persistent swelling. The fluid moves through their system properly. If yours isn't, that's information your body is giving you. Next sign number 3, shortness of breath during simple activities. This one is critical, so listen carefully. If you find yourself breathing hard after one flight of stairs, or if lying flat makes you feel like you can't get enough air, your heart is working overtime just to keep up. Your heart's job is to pump oxygen-rich blood to every cell. When it can't meet demand, your lungs try to compensate by working harder. You breathe faster trying to get more oxygen into your system. The Mayo Clinic identifies shortness of breath during mild activity as a key warning sign of cardiovascular problems, especially in adults over 50. Here's what makes this dangerous. Many people attribute breathlessness to being out of shape, having allergies, or getting a cold. They wait weeks or months before mentioning it to a doctor. During that time, the underlying heart condition continues getting worse. People with healthy cardiovascular systems can climb stairs, walk their neighborhoods, and do household tasks without gasping for air. If you're experiencing shortness of breath that's new or getting worse, your heart is trying to communicate with you. Next, sign number 4, persistent cough or wheezing, especially at night. This sign surprises most people because it doesn't seem treated at all. Have you had a cough that won't go away? Does it get worse when you lie down at night? Do you sometimes produce white or pink-tinged mucus? Most people assume this is a respiratory issue, allergies, a lingering cold, or asthma. But here's what's really happening. When your heart struggles to pump effectively, fluid can accumulate in your lungs. Your body responds by coughing, trying to clear what it perceives as an obstruction. Research published by the American Heart Association shows that chronic cough is present in a significant percentage of people with developing heart failure. But because it feels like a lung problem rather than a heart problem, people treat the cough instead of investigating the root cause. If you've been coughing for weeks with no clear explanation, especially if it worsens at night or when lying down, you need a cardiovascular evaluation. Your heart might be the actual cause. Next, sign 5, nighttime urination and poor sleep quality. This is the one most people never connect to their heart, and it's one of the most telling signs. If you wake up multiple times every night to urinate 2-3-4 times or more, you probably think it's your bladder, your prostate, or just part of aging. But here's the real story. During the day when you're upright, gravity pulls fluid down into your legs and feet. At night when you lie down, that fluid redistributes. Your heart, which has been struggling all day, suddenly has to process all that extra fluid. Your kidneys work overtime to filter it and you wake up needing to urinate. Studies published in the European Heart Journal and by the Heart Failure Association document the strong connection between frequent nighttime urination and cardiovascular disease, particularly heart failure. Research from Johns Hopkins University shows that adults who wake 3 or more times per night to urinate have higher rates of cardiovascular problems than those who sleep through the night. This matters for another reason. Poor sleep quality creates a destructive music cycle. Your heart doesn't get proper rest. Stress hormones stay elevated. Blood pressure remains high. Your cardiovascular system deteriorates faster. People with strong hearts sleep through the night. They wake up refreshed. If you're not experiencing that, your heart is literally calling for help while you sleep. Next, sign 6, rapid or irregular heartbeat. Your heart has its own electrical system that keeps it beating in a steady, coordinated rhythm. When that system starts misfiring, you feel it as palpitations, your heart racing, skipping beats, or fluttering. The CDC reports that millions of Americans experience atrial fibrillation, a type of irregular heartbeat that significantly increases stroke risk. Many people experience palpitations for months before being diagnosed. While palpitations can be caused by stress, caffeine, or anxiety, they can also signal that something is wrong with your heart's electrical system. Cardiologists emphasize that any new, persistent, or frequent palpitations require evaluation. They might be harmless, but they could also indicate a serious arrhythmia developing. If your heart occasionally feels like it's doing its own thing, racing, skipping, or fluttering, especially during rest or mild activity, take it seriously. Next, sign number 7, digestive issues. This final sign confuses almost everyone. Persistent heartburn, nausea, or indigestion, especially after meals or during physical activity, might not be stomach problems at all. The nerves that supply your heart also connect to your digestive system. When your heart is in distress, it can trigger sensations in your upper abdomen, stomach, and esophagus that feel exactly like digestive problems. The British Heart Foundation reports that gastrointestinal symptoms are particularly common in women experiencing heart problems. Research shows that many women who had heart attacks reported unusual digestive symptoms in the weeks before the event. If you've been treating heartburn or nausea for weeks with no real improvement, especially if you notice it during exertion or along with other signs we've discussed, your heart might be the real problem. Next, what to do now? If you're experiencing these signs, here's what to do. First, understand this. Having 1 or 2 symptoms doesn't mean you're having a heart attack. But if you're experiencing 3 or more, fatigue, swelling, shortness of breath, nighttime cough, frequent urination, palpitations, or digestive issues, your body is sending urgent messages. Don't wait. Schedule a comprehensive cardiac evaluation with your doctor. This includes an EKG, echocardiogram, and potentially a stress test. Second, reduce the workload on your heart through evidence-based nutrition and lifestyle changes. The Journal of the American College of Cardiology shows that modest lifestyle changes can improve heart function by 15 to 25% within 12 weeks. Daily walking, reducing processed foods, managing stress, and quality sleep make measurable differences. Third, listen to your body. Don't push through exhaustion. Don't ignore symptoms. Your heart has worked nonstop since before you were born. If it's struggling, it needs your attention and support. I created this video because too many people ignore warning signs until it's too late. I know you care about your health. You're here. You're watching. You're learning. That tells me you want to be there for your family. You want to live a long, active, healthy life. So here's what I need from you right now. If this video helped you recognize warning signs you've been ignoring, type yes in the comments. 3 letters Y. Let me know this information is reaching people who need it. If you know someone who's been experiencing any of these symptoms, a parent, a spouse, a friend, share this video with them today. You could literally save their life. And if you want more health content that's honest, research-backed, and genuinely helpful, hit that subscribe button. I'm here every week with information that can protect you and the people you